Hello. Thank you for attending this executive webinar session at American Workflows Enterprise Software Company, also known as AWF. AWF is based in New York with a global presence. American Workflows is an AI-powered and future-proof enterprise software publishing and distribution company operating in the US and globally in the world. It is an enterprise software powerhouse. American Workflows is a division of Marvelous Workflows Corporation. To learn more about American Workflows enterprise software products, please visit www.americanworkflows.com. Now, let's get started today's executive webinar session. I would like to introduce Kevin DeVecchi as the managing partner of AWF. Kevin, would you like to take it from here? Thank you.
John, thank you very much for introductions. Much appreciated. This is Kevin DeVecchi from American Workflows Enterprise Software Company, also known as AWF. I'm the managing partner of the organization, and I'm excited to welcome you today to our executive webinar session about AI and digital transformation for manufacturing in the US. Also today, we'll talk about AI America P3M software system that is an AI-powered machine maintenance management, OEE, and energy management software system. Let me introduce who is with me today. I'm excited, and we have a great panel today. We have Shreyan Parikh today with us. He is the president of Shrema Global. It is a New York-based manufacturing consulting company. Shreyan joined us today in his pretty busy schedule, so I'm very happy to have him today. Shreyan has decades of digital transformation and manufacturing consulting experience in his professional career. Also today we have Batu Satılmış with us. He is a pre-sales software specialist at American Workflows Enterprise Software Company, AWF. He is one of our team members in our team for the pre-sales software introductions and demonstrations. After Shreyan's informative presentation, Batu will perform a demonstration of AI America P3M software for you so you can see the system in action and you'll see its features and benefits live during this executive webinar session. Before further ado, I'd like to invite Shreyan to our virtual stage. Let's get started. Let's learn from Shrey today about digital transformation in American manufacturing, and let's learn about what is going on in American manufacturing in general about AI, and let's hear from him because he has years of experience and we have a lot of things to learn from him. Well, Shrey, if you are ready, please take over the screen and please educate us. We are looking forward to learning from you. Thank you, Shrey.
Thank you, Kevin, for giving me the opportunity today to talk about my company and basically AI-driven business transformation. I would love to, start from my slideshow. I hope you can see my screen very clearly.
Looks perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. So basically, we're Shrema Global, and we're the consulting company from more than a couple of decades, and we started with the efficiency experts or a productivity improvement company. From there, we went to furthermore about the continuous process improvement, the Lean Six Sigma, and now the next step, which is AI-driven business transformation. And what we do is from the top to the bottom, the business transformation. So who we are? So we are basically, the consulting company, and we've been working with the small and medium enterprise companies globally, and we give them a one-stop solution for their sustainability and their growth. And we work in different sectors like automotive, aviation, consumer products, manufacturing, entertainment, and we definitely work with the multiple the international company, the companies, and that could be from USA, Canada, Middle East, UK, China, Germany, France, India, and we are basically global in a way. So in a nutshell, that in a short, we offer a business solutions, which comprises of business transformation. We help the company in startup. We help the company in a business development, could be a part of the process improvement. The outsourcing, maybe we can help them in getting even the vendor development or a supply chain. And today's time, the most important, most critical is we help and assist all the manufacturing companies with AI compliance. In other words, that I want to prepare the companies and they're ready for the next generation artificial intelligence. So I just wanted to give you the small statistics or small information about what is a manufacturing company in USA today, small and medium companies. So overall, if you see that is 98.6% of manufacturing company in USA, they are small and medium companies. When it's a small and medium company, it's about minimum 20 employees. And that's what it is, which is called a small enterprises. And, they have a different areas where the companies are divided. And you can say that almost 12.75 million people of American workforce today is employed in manufacturing. So what is the challenge right now? So the small business manufacturers are struggling to get their profit margins, and they need to sustain in the industry, and they definitely need to get the growth with the today's age. And there are some of the companies which are already AI-driven manufacturing company, even in small and medium companies, but major portion, the major manufacturing companies, they are still in a primitive way of manufacturing. Of course, they do have reasons to be in a primitive, but what is our goal? What is our company's goal today? Is to bring them out, educate them, and all the owners, and then make them aware of the trends which is going on. And the only way to sustain in the industry or the grow in the industry, which is by AI integration or AI implementations in their companies. And this has to be done on a war footing before they die. So this is a very critical task. It's not one company, it's many companies. They need to work together, come together, and help and support those small and medium manufacturing companies. So in general, everybody knows that in a manufacturing business, the most critical thing is what we call is a QPTS, is to manufacture the product with the highest quality, with the error-free manufacturing, what we call it. The price of the product when you manufacture has to be as low as possible. And the time to manufacture or the product which is being manufactured has to have the least delivery time or a least time in manufacturing. And once your product is really delivered to the customer, the most important thing is the service. So the customer experience or a customer service or customer satisfaction, today it makes a big thing in any of the industry basically. So these four things are most critical key points, which is really important for all the manufacturers, and especially for the small manufacturers. How they can achieve that? Where they can achieve it? So if you see the complete manufacturing industry, which multiple departments, what they have it, right? So once they start their manufacturing company, from the concept, design, prototyping, R&D, or designing the processes, or it starts from the sales and marketing, then it's connected to their engineering department, then the procurement department, warehousing department, actual manufacturing department, again the warehousing department, the quality, shipping, logistics, customer service. So when you talk about the complete industry, that's the focus for us or for any the consulting company to go about it and improve it. So these are the areas. So you can say that it's practically the complete operation of the manufacturing has a different projects in different departments, which need to tackle one by one. And also those departments have interconnecting. So there has to be a lot of technology involved in this kind of an improvement. So what we normally use is the when you do a lean manufacturing or a continuous improvement, the methodology is being used is basically what we call is a DMAIC. So what is a DMIC? So first thing is, you have to define your project. So you have to really, when you go to any of the department, you have to define your project. Then we want to reduce the waste, or we want to find out a vendor which is a cheaper, which gives a better quality. So you need to define your project. Then you need to really measure your existing data. So once you have your the project is defined, you should be able to measure all your existing data. Once you have those existing data with you, then you can analyze it, make it a graph, charts, and you find out that what are the deviation, how far you are from what is the mean, median, and all those things you need to find out and you need to do analysis. That analysis with your rigorous brainstorming would give you the basically your recommendation for the implementation. So the next step is the implementation or the improvements. And once your improvements are done, you have to make sure you retain, you control those, or you monitor those improvements. And this is basically a continuous improvement process. So Lean methodology, Six Sigma is giving you the baseline to how to go about it. But once you have all these things in place, still you need the technologies, you need the softwares to get your short-term in getting your data, and you work upon it. Or it could be an automated software is what you need to make your effective results. We're going to probably, we're going to be talking about that in the next section. Mr. Kevin would be able to put more lights on that. So when we talk about the AI, right? So what do you mean by AI? So the manufacturing companies which are turning into the AI to streamline the way they do the business to increase their efficiency. So I'm just going to read out a few things. So it's going to be very quick. So it's a cobot which working with the humans. So it's a collaborative robots. The robotic process automations, digital twins helps boost the performance. Very important today's date is when we talk about the key 3 M's, what we call about, right? So when you actually work on the improvements, you work on 3 improvements. One is material, one is man, and one is a machine. So all the 3 M's you need to utilize optimally, and then you have to make sure that you control those and you get the best results. So when you talk about the machines, the predictive maintenance is very important for the machines, which improves the safeties and lower the cost. So, and the light out factories, in other words, when you have the automations, when you have a robotic manufacturing, and they need a lot less than an actual human. The machine learning algorithms to predict your demand, inventory management to prevent the bottlenecks, AI boosts the supply chain management, AI system detect the errors, AI system helps speed your product development. So these are the areas where you need to put in the AI, and then without the technology, without the softwares, it is not going to be effective. It has to be incorporated with those softwares. So when you do the AI implementations, it's about 13 steps. You build your data fluency and understanding, define your primary business drivers for AI, identify the area for opportunity, evaluate your internal capabilities. Very important is you have to see that where you are today, what is your capacity, what is your capability right now. The most important thing after that is a training. Your employees need to be aligning with you. You need to train them, you need to support them. And then you have to select the right vendors and the right partners for your AI implementations. Identify your candidates, a pilot, and take a project and work on a pilot project. Find out the baseline, the understanding. Then you measure your rate of return on that, and or rather you would say the return on investment you find out. Then you can scale up your projects and to guide overall capabilities to the maturity. And then again, as I say, the methodology always calls for a continuous improvement. Your AI models again has to be improved at a different area, different processes. There could be a lot of while implementing AI, you have to be really careful about overdoing or overtask or something like that. So when you talk about the adopting too many tools simultaneously at a time can create a problem. Having an unclear business objective, without the unclear, the objectives, you cannot really implement the AI. You have to have your clear understanding, clear goals, and clear objectives. You cannot ignore your privacy and security concerns. Very important today in AI. You have to be secure. Your data, your information, your technology has to be very well secure. You have to collaborate with the right partners. Very important, as I say. And you have to involve your stakeholders and the affected employees by your AI implementations, right? And you cannot rely too much on the black box or models of AI. Performing enough testing and validation is very important. You have to do a lot of tests and a lot of validation before even you actually implement your AI. So similarly, you cannot, neglect your ethical or underestimate, the complexity of AI, and change management has to be known ahead of time. And this is what is expected. And you have to make sure that you really acknowledge those change managements. There are a lot of challenges in implementing AI in manufacturing. The data management challenges are there. The model governance is there. The performance consistency is very important. Integration with the existing system. The many companies, they already have their existing systems, and you have to really combine with those existing systems, because the stakeholders, the owners have invested a lot of time, money, and effort in getting their own existing process or existing system. So you should be able to find a right partner or a right software or a right tools which can really integrate with your existing system. Determining your intellectual property, the ownership, yes. Effective utilization of your LLMs. Customer trust is very important to get built up. Customer should understand that you're going through a process, you're going through an implementation of AI, and the benefit is definitely going to be to the manufacturer and the customer. So, but their trust has to be gained, very important. Today, one of the biggest challenge is shortage of AI skills. So a lot of trainings and online trainings and media training and a lot of tools, a lot of places you can go to learn, but still there is a lot of AI skills shortages out there. So this is a very, very critical where the consulting company do come into the picture, and they train, educate, guide, and stay with the company for the complete AI implementation process. So basically, these all the several practices organization can adopt to ensure ethical AI implementation. Of course, it's in my presentation. You can, I'm just going to run out of the time. So, it's going to be my presentation is going to be shared, so you can read about it. And similarly, the same. There's a lot of pros and cons, or the benefit, advantages and disadvantages of the AI. Which is also a part of the presentation, which I'm going to share with you guys. And we have done with the multiple, the companies globally, where the divisions globally. And this is how we have an office in India also. We have a back office in India. We have a team in India who can help us out to a lot of the vendor development and the contract manufacturing. And we are based in New York over here today. So thank you very much, Kevin, once again. Thank you for giving me an opportunity today to talk about the AI in manufacturing. And I really appreciate that you gave me an opportunity. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for listening to me, and hope to see you again soon.
Shrey, thank you so much for your informative presentation. It was very helpful, much appreciated. We all learned a lot today. Thank you. Well, since we learned about American manufacturing in general and what is going on in the scope of digital transformation of American manufacturing, I would like to invite Batu from our Pre-Sales Software team, and Batu will perform the demonstration of AI America P3M software system. Some background information about AI America P3M. That's a very exciting software system. That's true cloud that has an AI-powered algorithm in the back end. So the architecture is running, and it's actually designed based on AI, and it's running with an AI technology on it. So what it does is it helps you remotely monitor the health of your machinery and equipment. So it's an AI-powered machine health condition monitoring, predictive maintenance management, OEE, and energy management software system. Thanks to AI, you can remotely monitor the health of your machinery and equipment, and the AI technology on the software will automatically trigger predictive maintenance management work orders for you, and it will let you know up to 90 days, 3 months earlier, if there is something wrong with your machinery or equipment. 3 months. So you have 3 months head start. So when you think about this, because of this technology that we are offering right now, you can literally eliminate the possibility of downtime at your manufacturing facility. That's exciting, because let's think about it. Any breakdown costs you thousands of dollars, maybe millions of dollars, right? So with this software system, you eliminate it. Also, the software is safe and secure. All the data that we collect, it is securely, safely stored in a cloud environment that can be only accessed by yourself. Software runs with unique username, password, also multi-factor authentication as an additional layer of security. In addition, it is modular, so you'll enjoy the benefits of system module by module. It's easy to use. There are a lot of dashboards for you to see KPIs so that you can take action accordingly. At the end of the day, that's an AI-powered predictive maintenance management system, and it's designed to help you reduce maintenance cost and reduce downtime, eliminate downtime. That is very important for manufacturing companies. Okay, great. Well, Batu, if you are ready, why don't you take over the screen, tell us about AI America P3M, and show us P3M in action, please, and then we'll take it from there. Batu, floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin, for introductions. Now let's talk about the AI America P3M. AI America P3M's platform offers a modular approach, allowing you to choose from a range of features including energy management, visualization, alarms, machine health, and more. We can tailor the platform to your specific needs and unlock exceptional efficiency in your manufacturing process. Now let's walk through our setup. As you can see here, we have created 3 factories, each with their designated areas. And within these areas, we have established several production lines that receive real-time sensor data. When you click on a specific production line, as you can see the image of the production line, this is the packaging line. You can also see the organization name, factory name, area name, name of the line, and as you can see, this production line is a discrete manufacturing type. Next to the production lines, we can see our sections. Next to sections, we can see all our assets with their areas inside which factory, and you can see their status as well. When you click on a specific asset, you can see the image of the asset. You can see again with their organization name, their factory name, their area name, and you can see the name of the asset. And lastly, you can see the state of the asset. As you can see with their first state, last state, and if there's any changes in last state, you can see that through here as well. If you want to add a brand new asset, we can do that too. Simply, we're going to click on plus and add button on the top right. Then we're going to type our asset name. For now, I'm just going to call it test. Then we're going to be locating, is it going to be in which area, right? So is it going to be an area or section? So I'm going to go with area. Then which area is in the logistics, boiler section, waste management, or packaging? So I'm going to go with packaging. Then we have the settings. All the settings are came in default, but we can change them as we like. I'm gonna keep enable the auto start detection, and I'm gonna enable the auto stop detection as well. And my auto stop detection tolerance is gonna be in 5 minutes. And once I'm all done, I can finish this. Click on finish, and that will update my assets. Now let's move to the parts. As you can see, we can see all our parts in the system with their type. We have several types. We have pumps, coupling, AC motor, shaft, belt drive, and so forth, right? Again, if you want to see the image, we can see it, we can zoom in, and so forth. If you want to add the new parts, we can simply click on add. We're going to be choosing, which part has been located, right? So I'm going to go with asset, for example. Next, then we're going to be choosing the asset. Then we can choose the type of the asset. It's optional. We can put the manufacturer and model number as well. After putting all the information, we can click on finish, and that will update our parts. Now let's move to the placements. So placements are the sensor placements. Under here, you can see the placements with their image. You can see which factor they're in. You can see again with the area name and with their asset production line. When you click on a specific placement, you can see it in more detail. Again, with the organization name, factor name, area name, you can see the name of the asset and name of the placement here as well. Now let's move to the sensors. So as you can see, under sensor, we can see all the sensor in the system with their factory. We can see which area they're in which production line, and where you can see the placement as well with their state and battery levels. Let's click on a specific sensor. And as you can see here, this is an example of one of our vibration sensor. Image of it. Under here, you can see the name of the asset. You can see where is the placement. You can see the placement name here too. So this specific sensor is getting the data from the vibration and temperature. You can also see the state of the sensor is all on the below. You can see this specific sensor is first started recording back in September 2022, and the latest records is back in May 2024. And you can also see the battery level for the specific sensor. You also have an option to move this specific sensor too. As you can see, if I want to choose a new placement, I can simply click on the selected placement, and I can choose my new placement here, and it's gonna go, let's just say here. Then if I click on move, that will update this specific sensor's placement. Lastly, we have the gateways. As you can see here, we have two with their state and which area they are in, and you can see the gateways with their detailed information. All right, now let's move to the dashboards. First, we're going to be starting with machine health. Under machine health, we're going to be talking about the machine health anomaly detection. In here, we can monitor the health of your machines to prevent downtime and extend the life of your assets. It's a crucial part of our proactive maintenance strategy. Before I talk about the graphs, let me summarize how machine health works. So we do this by step. First step will be the AI will send warnings when machine degrades in health. So what are those warnings, right? So those warnings are the small orange bubbles, as you can see right here. And the second step will be then we make a work order for that specific problem. And when the work order is completed, technician will check the alarms and its faults. And the last steps will be the machine will run again and the future breakdowns are avoided. So this is the three steps that we follow under machine health. All right, so back to the graph. As you can see, this is an anomaly detection for the electric motor. The greens means are good. Orange those are the warnings that AI will send. And sometimes we can even see red in here too, but in here, right now, we don't have any. So only warnings we have right now is this orange bubbles. Above that, we have the health graph for the electric motor. As you can see, this white line is under good, so it's in a good shape. Below that, we can see the RMS and all access for this specific electric motor, and I can also see my temperature for electric motor as well. All right, now let's move to asset degradation. Under here, I can see the machine health graph and anomaly graph for the asset. And I can also see the vibration RMS in all axes as well. And lastly, I can see my temperature graph here too, as you can see with the line chart. Again, an anomaly graph, with green dots and orange dots as well. Again, orange dots are the warnings that AI will send when the machine degrades in health. And the machine health graph, as you can see, the degradation and timeline with this white line here for this for the assets inside the system at the moment. All right, so now let's move to the planner, our maintenance planner. As you can see, under the maintenance planner, we can see all our work orders. So in America P3M, we have two ways to create a work order. First is the AI will generate automatic work orders when the machine degrades in health. And the second way to do it is manually. In order to do it manually, we can simply click on the plus work order on the top right. When you click on it, we're going to have to name it, of course. I'm just going to call this test. We also have option to assign assignees to this specific work order that we're going to be creating. Description, I'm just going to call test as well. And I'm going to be choosing my planned start time. Let's call this for next week, Tuesday. And expected end time is going to be next week, Friday, which is the 6th. We also have actions. So what are actions? Actions are the work steps that you're going to be taking for this specific work order, right? So for now, I'm going to leave this empty, but I'll be talking about that in detail in a minute. Now we're going to click on next. Next, we're going to be choosing an entity type. So for this example, I'm going to be choosing production line. After choosing the entity type, we're going to be choosing the entity. So I'm going to go with packaging line. For a category, we're going to be choosing what kind of work order it's going to be, right? Is it going to be a repair? Is it going to be a sport maintenance, inspection, and so forth, right? So I'm going to be going with inspection for this example. We also have, option to choose the subcategory as well, but I'm going to leave this empty. Lastly, we're going to be choosing our priority. So it's going to be low, medium, high, or urgent. I'm going to go with high. Our last step for creating a work order manually is adding attachments. So it's optional, but we can, in here, we can add attachments. It can be images or documents and so forth, and we can do that through here. And once we're all done, I can hit on finish, and that will update my maintenance planner. As you can see, I put them between the 3rd of September to 6th. As you can see, this is the brand new maintenance, the work order that I created under the maintenance planner, as you can see right here. All right, now let's go back to this month and let's talk about existing work order, right? When you open existing work order, you can see the name of the work order, and you can see if it is pending or complete. You can see the state of the work order as well. And you can see the description of the work order. This one example is lubricate using the lube oil. You can also see the start and end time date for this specific work order too. On the right side, we have the actions. So actions were the steps that you were gonna take during that specific work order, right? So as you can see here, the first step is checking the motor's model and serial number. And the second step is cleaning the area around the bearing and prevent contamination, right? So these are the steps that the technician will be going for this specific work order. You also have options to view how you want to view the maintenance plan as well. So this is a calendar view. If you want to view as a list, you can view them as lists like this. Lastly, we have the panel as well. You can view them as panels too. But my personal preference, I go with calendar like this. All right, now we're going to go back to dashboards. Then under maintenance, we're going to be talking about our work order overview. So under work order overview, you can see all your work orders in one place. On the left side, we have all the work orders that have currently been pending. In the middle, we have all the work orders that have been in progress. And on the right side, we have the work orders been finished for the last 3 months. It's the same concept. When you click on a specific work order, you can see the name of the work order, the state of the work order, the description of the work order, the end time dates, and end start end date time you can see under here too. And lastly, you can see the actions that's going to be taken for the specific work order on the right side. So this was maintenance, and now we're going to be talking about OEE. First, we're going to be starting with packaging line timeline comparison. By the way, OEE stands for overall equipment efficiency. Under the packaging line timeline comparison, you can see the packaging line timeline. As you can see, different colors means like different descriptions. So yellow means, for example, there was a sensor malfunction between this time. And pink means, for example, there was a feeder problems between this date and time, right? And blue was there was a gearbox breakdown. So whatever has been happening inside the packaging line, in the timeline, it will show up in here. Now let's move into the packaging line classic simple OEE and timeline. Under here, we can see our OE levels, which is 100%. You can see OE availability, OE quality, and OE performance. Again, below that, you can see the packaging line in timeline. And below that, you can see the parallel in packaging line. So as you can see, there was 3 occurrences in machine failure. It's all added here, right? And you can see there was 2 occurrences in reduced yield, and there was 2 occurrences in reduced speed, and there was 1 occurrence in setup and adjustments. So it's all recorded here. Now let's move to the packaging line full overview. So under full overview, we'll see everything. We see the OEE, we see the timeline of the specific packaging line, we see the parallel in the packaging line, and we can see the event logs, and I'm going to be talking about that later in a minute in more detail. You can see all your work orders for that specific production line. You can see the energy usage as well. So I'm going to be talking about energy later on as well. All right. Now let's move to the packaging line OE overview. So under OE overview, we can see all OE, right? So we can see the OE of processing line, our OE availability in processing line, our OE performance in processing line, and our OE quality in processing line as well. And we can see on the right side, end of line output last 7 days, and the scrap for last 7 days as well. As you can see with their line chart. Next, I'm going to be talking about the packaging line in event registration. Under here, you can see the timeline of the packaging line again with their different colors, and different colors mean something different, right? For example, again, with the yellow means sensor malfunction, blue was like gearbox breakdown. We also have an option to put this manually. So for example, I want to add another machine failure, for example, right? I can simply click on plus on event, and I can confirm the log event, and that will update my my timeline packaging line. And as you can see, we have different IDs for different problems, right? There's a problem like ID 2, that was a setup and adjustments, ID 4, that was reduced speed, and so forth. So this is how I recorded manually. Lastly, under OEE, I want to talk about the event logs under packaging line. As you can see, all the events that's been happening, it's been recorded here. So for example, for the machine failure, our first example here, right, ID 1, that in packaging line, you can see in where, so it's going to be in the packaging line, and you can also see the date, right? So it happened today, at this date, and this time. And that was a mechanical failure, for example, right? In packaging line at this date and this time. So like for the summarize, you can see everything that's been happening in packaging line under event logs. All right, so that was OEE. Lastly, let's talk about energy. Under energy, first we're going to be talking about our energy overview. Under energy overview, we can see the machine 1 in 60 minutes. We can see the total energy consumption in machine 1 in 60 minutes. And you can also see our CO2 emissions packaging line for this specific machine 1 in 60 minutes as well. And on the right side, we have the power consumption packaging line graph. Below that is the same machine, but instead of having a 60 minutes, it's a 7 days. So for the machine 1, you can see the total energy consumption for the last 7 days. And you can also see the total CO2 emission in packaging line for the last 7 days as well. And you can also see this in the graph version too. Now let's move to the energy in 5 machines. So this is the same concept, but instead of seeing only 1 machine, we see 5 machines at one time. As you can see, let's go with the machine 1 again. For machine 1, you can see the total energy consumption, and you can also see this in the graph and a line chart here as well. And the same concept goes with every other machine here. For same thing for machine 2, machine 3, machine 4, and machine 5. Lastly, let's talk about energy production versus standby time. Under here, we have the energy consumption pie chart. Under pie chart, you can see how long the machines were running for, right? It's running for 3 days, 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 47 seconds. You can see the total standby time. So they've been on standby for 4 hours, 60 minutes, and 9 seconds. You can also see the total shutdown time. So they've been shut down for 25 minutes and 47 seconds. On the right side, we can see the energy consumption in whole packaging line, and this is the number. And you can see the whole CO2 emission in packaging line as well. And below that, we have the power consumption packaging line graph. Thank you for watching. Kevin, back to you. Thank you.
Batu, thank you so much for the demonstration of AI America P3M, Predictive Machine Maintenance Management and OEE Management Software System. Well, so far we learned from Shrey about what is going on in manufacturing industry in the US and the importance of digital transformation for American manufacturing. And also we saw Batu's demonstration about AI America P3M software system. You saw it yourself. It's a very easy to use software system designed to help manufacturing companies monitor the machine health and condition remotely with the help of AI. And thanks to AI, the system also triggers automatic work orders. And as you saw during the demonstration, it's an easy-to-use software system. It is very colorful, comes with ready-made KPI tracking tools, dashboards, as you saw. So a great software system. I hope you also liked the demonstration. Okay, great. Let's move forward in our executive webinar session today. I'd like to introduce you American Workflows Enterprise Software Company, also known as AWF. I also like to talk about what type of business software systems that we are offering at AWF. Let me talk about AWF and introduce you our business software portfolio. American Workflows Enterprise Software Company, also known as AWF, is an AI-powered, feature-proof enterprise software publishing and distribution company for digital business transformation. AWF is based in New York, and we have global operations with the help of our channel partners globally, anywhere in the world. Our mission is to help companies, organizations, and institutions digitize, automate, modernize, and transform their business processes and business workflows. We do it with the help of our workflow software systems. When we look at our strategic partnerships, we are an Acumatica ISP partner, we are a QCEN ISP partner, we are a Microsoft partner, we are also a NYOB Advanced partner and Sage Intech partner. All of our enterprise business software systems work integrated with these business software platforms. We have Workflow America, that is a no-code business process digitization and automation software platform. It helps companies manage their business workflows, manage their tasks, manage their projects, as well as manage companies' documents to revise, create, update, and version. We have Workflow America, low-code business workflow platform that is also for digitization and automation of business workflows for more complex automation requirements. The marvelous social CRM software is an AI-powered CRM software system. It helps companies manage their sales and marketing activities, as well as sending email campaigns, manage social media accounts, also automate marketing activities. It is built-in workflow engine. Quality Management America, that is Workflow America No-Code's Quality Management Edition, that is a quality, risk, audit, and compliance management system. It helps companies comply with ISO 9001, AS 9100 in aerospace industry, ISO 13485 in medical device industry, IATF 16949 in automotive industry, good manufacturing practices, SQF, BRC, and many other quality and regulatory standards in a digital environment. For these compliance requirements, you can enjoy the benefits of QMA in a digital paperless work environment. The marvelous contract management system is an AI-powered contract management software. It helps you create, communicate, and deliver business contracts, vendor contracts, and customer contracts on the buy side and the sell side. Also, thanks to the AI technology, the software creates automatic contracts, automatic renewals, also analyze your business risks based on the contract's content. So it's a very exciting software system that's AI powered. If you are in the manufacturing industry or facility management or property management industry, you'll enjoy the benefits of AI America number 6 and number 7. Number 6 is AI America CMMS, EAM. That is a traditional, modern, cloud-based enterprise asset maintenance, facility, and fleet management software system. Helps companies manage their assets, machinery, equipment, fleets, buildings, and also equipment, as well as their lifetime. Also manage companies' preventive, periodic break and fix work order management. This software comes with ready-made reports such as MTBF, MTTF, MTTR, and other KPI reports are ready-made in this software system. If you are looking for a more modern AI-powered predictive machine maintenance management software, you can consider AI America P3M. That is an AI-powered predictive machine health condition monitoring, predictive maintenance, OEE, and energy management software system. Thanks to AI technology of this software system, you can eliminate the downtime completely in your manufacturing environment. It's an exciting software system, and if you'd like to schedule a demo, please let us know and send us an email to schedule a session at marketingteam@americanworkflows.com. The Marvelous APS software is designed for manufacturing companies. It is an advanced production capacity planning and production scheduling software system. It helps manufacturing companies address their planning constraints, also maximize their resources for production, man, machine, and material. It's a very modern software system. It comes with a Gantt chart, drag and drop. You can do fine-tuning for planning. Also, the Marvelous APS comes with unlimited what-if planning scenarios that you can run as many as you want, and you can make the best decision to put together the manufacturing plan at your manufacturing company. The Marvelous DMS software is a distribution management system. It is ideal for food and beverage companies as well as automotive spare part companies. It helps you manage your field sales force and field distribution force. This software comes with geofencing, so you can manage your area sales teams based on their designated area. And your teams can manage the shelves, check the shelves and inventory of your clients in designated areas and place an order for you right away through our software system immediately. There is QSAN Financial Fixed Asset Management System that helps companies manage their assets and their life cycle from accounting and finance point of view. You can manage depreciation, amortization, and other activities of your assets for accounting and finance purposes. And there is QSAN ERP, that's an enterprise resource planning software system. It is a modern ERP software system, runs on cloud, as well as it is ready to be installed in private cloud as well as servers. It has a modular structure. In addition to managing your finance and accounting operations, you can also manage your distribution, inventory, manufacturing operations. If you're a manufacturing company, it is also coming with a construction module and real estate module. These are really industry-specific modules that we put together. And there is a native mobile app for this software, just like in other software systems that we have in American Workflows enterprise business software portfolio. We have customers and experience in many different industries, such as aerospace, aviation, automotive, finance, food and beverage, medical device, manufacturing, packaging, oil and gas, energy, pharmaceutical, nonprofits, and there are many other industries that we have experience and we have clients in, as listed on this slide. All of our enterprise business software systems are integratable. They have advanced integration capabilities. We can integrate our software systems to your IoT devices, manufacturing execution systems, your legacy systems, your ERP systems to help you integrate, automate, improve your business processes, and you can avoid double entry. By the way, I'd like to invite you to our YouTube channel. We have a very active YouTube channel, American Workflows YouTube channel. We have hundreds of videos available. We talk about our business software systems as well as digital transformation, manufacturing 4.0, and we have other executive webinar recordings available on our YouTube channel that you can enjoy. Please visit our YouTube channel and subscribe at your earliest convenience. If you'd like to continue this conversation, if you have any questions, if you'd like to schedule a meeting for introductions, for a Q&A session or a demonstration, please contact us. I'm sharing our email address, phone number, and other sites on this slide, and you can give us a call, send us an email, and schedule time with us, and we'll be happy to help you and meet with you to address your questions and requirements. I'd like to thank you for your time and for your interest. We are looking forward to seeing you at our coming executive webinar series. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Thank you for attending the executive webinar session. For more information about American Workflows Enterprise Software Company and its enterprise software products, please visit the corporate website at www.americanworkflows.com. Looking forward to seeing you at future executive webinar sessions of American Workflows Enterprise Software Company. Have a great day. Thank you.